Hello guys, welcome back to the crew 2. Noob does summit number 41, the Magic City. Apparently we finished in 62nd last week. Basically the score that we did in the video last week. I haven't been on this driver. We win some lunar year smoke and a car and some parts. Let's quickly pick up these parts. Okay, now we need to find where we put them on. Apparently on this way. There we go. Completely useless set with boosted drag bump and shifty. That's what we got now. 10% instead of 8%, what you normally can get. These parts were boosted from the summit, but yeah, they're completely useless affixes. But they are boosted, so yeah, we keep them. You never know. And then we'll start. It's, what time is it? 8:20 or something. There is a maintenance at 10, I believe. 9 UTC, that's 10 European time, so we do not have much time. So we have to fly through this a bit to get it done with. Another reason why I'm doing it so early is because there are other stuff happening during this week, at least for the next 4 or 5 days. So quickly setting scores and going over it. We have a speed trap, we have an escape and a slalom in the Magic City. And we can win. As usually, it's a premium summit. That means 400,000 followers instead of 300,000. The low poly yellow smoke. We have boosted parts again. That means we will get 4 parts again for Air Race, Nitrochemist, Pure, and Gateway. Pretty much the perfect set. That is if you collect these parts, and then the week after that, let's have a look. No, here. In 2 weeks' time, you will get the rest of that set, because next week you get another set. We have a live extreme series. That means that we have to use 3 vehicles there. We have a drift event with the Murcielago, a touring car 599 Evo, which we have to use on Coral Gables, which is a street track. The Mustang monster truck, which we have to use on Wreck and Havoc. A street race. What was it again? Miami Harbor. We have to use there whatever you want. There's no restriction, but it's gonna be Expo or SLS, I'm assuming. And we have a new track which is called Miami Beach for Alpha GP. It's not a circuit though, in such a way that it's not Jersey or the Giant or Golden Hills or whatever. No, it is a Miami track. More specifically, a street track, and the rest is also everything is happening in the Magic City, which apparently is Miami. We're gonna start with the speed trap, followed by the drift. Reason is pretty simple. I'm doing those 2 things in manual gears. I will go for drag this time. Quickly check, we have the parts on it, okay. Go to here somewhere before you go out of the arena. 6:39. Okay. Do one more run, but if you time your nitro a little bit. Correctly, you can get 650 probably solo. $6.36. So we have to boost even earlier. We need to get more speed. All doesn't matter that much, as you know. Slipstream 700 plus. Wonderful stuff. Get trains, we get the whole whatchabadoodle here. Because there are some people showing up in our session suddenly. Okay, doesn't matter that much either. So we'll leave it be for now. The drift I need to check. I don't think I have the parts. Let's see, where do we have the parts? Probably still on the BMW. That's what we used the last time. This time we have to use the Murcielago. This car is in the bundle, by the way. What's that doing here? Okay. That seems to be fine. Uh, 4, 10, 10. Zero 1 apparently. Okay, we'll do that. Also in Miami, of course, the airport Terminal E. View.
3, 2, 1.
$692,000, that will do. Let's go to the escape. Here we need to make some changes. Let's have a look. We need a score breaker here on this thing. We have the score breaker here. We need the nitrochemist on this one. And we need a score breaker on this one. Because we're going to use two different boats. You have to go under some bridges in the slalom, which means you cannot use the Frauscher because you get stuck there. These bridges are just high enough for the Frauscher, so over here it's not a problem. But in the slalom it is. Yacht killed it. Yeah, I don't have a fully recalibrated set on here, I think. There's some frenetic on it as well. difference between my main driver and this one. Don't have any boost anymore. My main driver could like boost all that I had here at the end. $6,066. My main driver I have 6,200 something, I think. Let's see. Let's have a look. What do I have there? 6,275 on my main driver. Let's move to the slalom. But as I said, we're not going to use this boat. We're going to use the Vector. Because that thing is lower and it can go under those 2 or 3 bridges we need to go under. Like this bridge, you cannot go under there with the croucher. Then here. $38,154 if you're fast enough. You get 2,000 bonus, of course, if you have more than 10 seconds on the clock. But that will do it. 150 to 5,000 plus. I think I have like a little bit more with my other drivers. Yeah, 38,181, but similar summit score though. Let's do the live extreme, but then I need to check. We can use the browser. We have the parts on that one. We also need something rally rate. Not so sure where I have the parts on there. We have some parts on a bike here. On the Mini apparently. Okay, that's fine. We'll use the Mini then. And we also need a hypercar. Let's see what I have the parts on there. Should be on that Magma edition. That's fine. Okay. Live Extreme. Also that one in Miami, of course. Miami Surf and Turf. Which means you need to use 3 vehicles. So we're gonna use the Voucher. We're gonna use the Mini. And we're gonna use the Bugatti Devo Magma Edition. Yeah, it comes with a cutscene which you cannot skip. You can skip it at the end, but not in the beginning apparently.
From the water to the beaches to the heart of the city, we're serving up a racing combo platter of everything that makes Miami great. Brought to you by Live. We make the cameras, you make the action.
How it goes. A bit tricky to get between the ramp and the checkpoint here without touching that wall. Might actually be faster to jump there for once. Oh, we go to the beach. A bunch of jumps also there. It's a matter of not taking them. Maybe a bike is a better option here. I don't know. We'll see what we do. Okay, this is very interesting. I've done this earlier on my main driver. I had no traffic there. This one you can skip. For some reason I was still in manual. Thought I changed it though. $337. Yeah, that needs to go down. The people are doing 320s already. Okie doke. Need to check the car again. Yeah, it is a good event, of course, if you need parts. Although you use 3 different disciplines. If you do the event 3 times, you will get 3 times a different part. Sometimes for street race or whatever it is that you use. In this case, the rally rate or the powerboat or the hypercar. One of those 3 you will get the parts for. Street race. Let's have a look. The parts on the Mercedes, that's fine. We'll use the Mercedes for Miami Harbor. Pretty much a circuit around the harbor. Three laps, I think it is. again. If you hit that stuff, don't bother.
3, 2,
It's pretty much a high-speed thing here. If you get stuck somewhere, immediately retry because you lose so many seconds. Those things again. As usual, if you have one of those circuit tracks, never goes the same for 3 laps, or 2 laps, or whatever it is, in this case 3 laps. Car reacts 3 times the difference. There's wonderful AI showing up here as well. Get some slipstream from them maybe. But it needs to go under 2 minutes here though. But for now it will do. We have 133,000 points. We're gonna go quickly over all these events, and then we'll see where we can improve if we still have time. But we should have, because that needs to be done again, because what do I have with my other driver? 204, yeah. Also that needs to go lower. The monster truck, again, need to have a look on that. Oh no, I have 10. Let me have a look here on these settings as well. Are they sort of okay or not? 4, 10, 10, 10. 4, 5, 4, 6, that's more like it. We'll do another run in a second, once we have done the other stuff. Okey-do. Monster truck. Which is also, we need a Mustang. But I don't know where my parts are. Apparently on the Camaro, that's the last time we used that thing, I think. Let me double check if I don't have another set here or there, because... Okay, we have 2. This is followers, that's something we definitely don't need. What do I have here? That is not maxed out. Oh, it's always going to be the last one, I think. Gifted maxed out, and then some pure and some extra pump I have on this one. Of course, this is a race wreck and havoc. You just need pure and extra pump, normally, but I don't use that because if you do the monster arenas, you need to gift it on that set. So I don't have an extra spare set to play around in time attacks. I'll just do it with the gifted. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 9, 10, 10, 10, that will do. 8, 9, 9, 10, we're gonna go here. 0, 0, and 9, 10. We'll see what we can do. This is, yeah, it's one of those things you're gonna have to restart very often, because there is that little stupid abort in front of you at the start, and sometimes he doesn't move. And you need to get past him. So we might have to restart a couple of times.
3,
Hello, car.
2, 1.
Sort of got past him, although he was blocking me on the side. I thought it was going too good.
Three, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm early, but the problem is I need to be quite fast. I think we have about an hour before they do a maintenance or something. Jump. You can go next to that ramp as well, but problem with these monster trucks, of course, is that they are made for arenas. Not so much to race around in. That's so sorry that's happening. Oh my god. Do the jumps. 150. No, no, no. No, 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 no. We'll go again. My other driver, I did a 142, I think.
3,
But even that is not good enough. People will go under 140.
1.
things only work when you're like on the throttle when you have traction. I'm gonna aim for the umbrellas and go a bit wider. Randomly stuff happening with these things. Probably need to lean forward to get some grip. Seems to work better. Lousy run, but at least it's a few seconds faster than we did before. But yeah, I took one jump there, which I shouldn't have taken. Okay, let's see. What do we have left? The 599 Evo. I just bought that. That's also part of the bundle. It's this monster truck, the Murcielago in drift, and the 599 Evo. That is the bundle for this summit. Where are my parts? Did I put them on already? No, apparently not. Then we do the NSX. Okay, now we need some settings. 1, 2, 10, 10, 10, 10, that will do. Apparently that's on 3 here. We'll see if it's still correct. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go soft with the suspension because we're gonna mess about on a street track, basically. 2, 3, 2, 4, something like that. Camera on 0, of course, otherwise you have no steering. 9, 10. And now we need to check if we have the brake balance. Yeah, 1582 is indeed the lowest we can get. Coral Gables. Which of course is a street race track, but we do it with a touring car.
3, 2, 1.
39. Could have been a bit faster if I didn't hit that statue there, but we'll live with it for now. Clock Kingdom. Is that the new one, I think, right? That you're asking for? Let's have a look. Clock Kingdom. What are the rewards? Some customization pack, some followers, a rally tribal tire, and a nitro chemist set with magnificent for aerobatics, and what's the other thing? Extreme mode, I guess. Complete set. That is for Clock Kingdom, and the other one coming is Japanese drive. Okay, meanwhile we have what is it? 1, 2, 3, 8 events, which leaves us with Miami Beach, the new track, where time seems to be a little bit all over the place. I've done a 4:30 after 2 or 3 attempts. I've done a 4:36 or something. But I see people are doing 4:40, 4:50, 5 minutes, 4:20, all kind of times on that board there. Okay, let's put these filters up. No, wonderful. No, let's put the filters back on. Okie do. We only have 2 vehicles here. We're gonna take up parts of this one and put them on this one. Oh. I only have 2 cars, but I have like 6 different sets. What's that? Yeah, we have a frenetic sitting in here somewhere. No money to recalibrate. Let's see, thing. Might have to put the base on 10 on this thing. We're gonna go 4, 10, 10, 10, 10. Brake balance, we'll check if that still is correct. We're gonna go lower here though. 6, 7, 6, 8, 0, 0, 9, 10. That's what we're gonna do. On the circuit you can put it way stiffer, but this is more of a street race. You need a bit of suspension a bit softer so that it can handle the curbs, which are all over the place. Let's have a look. Yeah, it only goes up, so it is indeed brake balance on 1. Miami Beach. 3 laps. It's a pretty long one. I think it's 4 minutes something. It's actually a pretty good track. It would be like a good track for touring car or so, but they decided to give it its Alpha GP. It would make a good touring track.
2, 1.
Stay away as much as possible from the footpaths. Thanks for the follow. slow. Back for the follow. And for the hood. Bit bumpy here. Need a cleaner line. We almost completed one lap though.
3, 2,
We need to stay away from that footpath as much as possible. There's something else I need to change as well. I need more braking power, so I need to put the ABS on 10. Normally I have it on 9 because sometimes it locks up the wheels on certain cars, but in this thing, yeah, you need to stop it. It goes so fast. That's the problem. So we'll go for 10 and see if that helps us stop for those corners a bit better.
3,
Japanese drive looks like a premium summit. Yeah, it's possible. Luckily these walls are pretty hard, so you can bounce off them in case that happens, but it's not the idea, of course. There's a lot of food. There are so many footpaths that there is a lot that can go wrong on this thing, as you can see. And seeing it's 3 laps, yeah. To get it going 3 laps clean is pretty tricky business on this one. It would also help if the actor would steer this thing. I already have the arrow on 4 to get as much steering as I can, but benefit to those who have sensitivity sliders. In other words, controller players. Because Deacon might use those turns. Full lock steering there, could not make that corner. You also cannot touch the grass, because you're in a Formula 1 car, they do not like grass in your own slicks. Gambling here and there with these corners, where you have to go off throttle. But I hit a few things here and there, so then it's a 440. Keep it a bit cleaner, you can do a 430 something. Some people are doing 420, those are probably using manual as well, so they can downshift instead of brake, so they slow down more on the corners. Let's see, what's the verdict? 6th at the moment. Sixth place with this driver, 3rd place with the other driver. So, let's see, where are we better? Okay, I got 1,000 points, 1,500 points more here. Bit more speed, but doesn't matter. People are doing 700 with slipstream, so you need to do that as well if you want to participate. Here it's a nitro thing. I don't have enough nitro on this boat, on this driver. I have it on there, but there's some frenetic in there. It's not all pure. It's not maxed out either. So yeah, that's where the 200 meters are in. Slalom is also fine. That Extreme Series needs to go faster, that's for sure. That Street Race needs to go faster, probably. They're already approaching 2 minutes. Got a 2:04 here, my other drivers. What did we have here? 46, yeah, that needs to go faster as well. And also this one, because we hit something. But yeah, the first guys are already in the 20s, 422, 424. But on the other hand, you have a lot of people doing 50s and more than 5 minutes and stuff like that as well. .332 they are doing there. Yeah, we're sort of in the 30s at least there. Let's try that again, but what's the time? 9:20. Okay. Powerboat. Yeah. Mini Cooper, we have the parts on, so we use that. You can use a bike as well. Ford Focus might work. Something small, seeing you have a lot of stuff going on there on that beach.
Miami Surf and Turf. From the water to the beaches to the heart of the city, we're serving up a racing combo platter of everything that makes Miami great. Brought to you by Live. We
Japanese
make the cameras.
drive. 1, 2. Yeah, it's possible. Normally it's like every 4 weeks is a premium summit. Yeah, also here I have a nitro problem. As well on the boats as on the rally car, I think. Yeah, sure. Sure game. If you restart this event, you pick your boat, you pick your car, and before you pick the last one, this hypercar in this case, be ready with your throttle because you will immediately be in the event if you restart this thing. Throttle on, lean backwards. As you can see, the restart is a bit also boost immediately. You will do 380 kilometers an hour. I'm gonna take a jump here and see what happens. Might not be a bad idea with this boat. Can go leftwards here though, but you probably need to be a bit clumsy. Now I can. "51 seconds, yeah, that needs to be somewhere in the 40s if you have a fully recalibrated set on your power boat. You need to have a 47 or 48 there. That's the risk. That's the risk of going next to it, of course. But yeah, jumping is even worse. But the problem is with the you can use a bike, of course, but the problem with the bike is that it's too slow. Last second the boat decided to hit the wave or something. This is one of those really piss-pot events. Now it puts me like in front of those AI. Last time we checked the we were like in between. Something new again, that's what I mean. You do 3 times the same thing and 3 times something different happens. You need to have that gap and then steer away from it and then hope that you don't get stuck on that wall, as I was now a little bit. Could maybe use another boat though, but the problem is that this thing is the fastest. On the start it gets like 380, 390. And that's the problem with it. Can't get that speed from another boat.
Slow drive.
50 seconds I think this time. One I take. Don't. You can probably go next to it. But one of the jumps that I take. But this is completely random. As I said, when I did it on my main driver, I had no traffic. So this is gonna depend on at least a bit faster. 332. Five seconds faster. But yeah, you need to go in the 320 something. Okay, we moved up to 5th. What else was bad? Oh, okay. You do the street race as well because it's 1 second is 1,000 points difference.
Three,
So that
two,
silly track over here is gonna matter a lot by the looks of it. little bit slipstream. $205, that should give us about 1,000 points. There we go. The main thing is survive that pipe there 3 laps in a row. Okay, 327. Let's have a look. Yeah, I could 1100 points more, get 4th place, and then the next target is myself. So. Yeah, I can win here something, of course.
Three, two, one.
Why? Why are there AI in this stupid thing? Just to block you on the start, just like in the monster truck. Other than that, you don't see them.
One.
Now we have a pedestrian making us smash into the wall.
3, 2,
Random stuff happening for no reason. Yo, yo, yo. Unbelievable.
3,
That's all we can say about it. Unbelievable.
1.
And they also, every lap they start differently. Sometimes you get them like out accelerate them.
2, 1.
And sometimes they take off like a rocket. But normally you can overtake them on the outside. There is only that, what's his name, Victor there, he's always on the inside, but you can go around him. That's 4 times in a row. Random stuff. I did not steer into that wall. I got like magnetized in it. You know, if you come too close to a wall or to those water thingies on a highway or so, you get magnetized into them. Okay, I advise you to first do the drift and then come to this thing, so that you actually have steering.
3,
But we have been doing that combo event where we had the rally raid. If you come out of a rally raid vehicle, none of your street vehicles steal. Always the same. This is well, it's not funny actually, because I'm steering to the left and that car goes to the right, magnetizing to the wall.
3, 2, 1.
Definitely need to brake before the corners, and then in the corner go on the throttle, so that you have traction, because otherwise always go to the outside for some reason. Again, magnetized into it. Yeah, just on a part where I normally am on top speed. Those are killers with those kind of stuff. Pretty simple. You have to do a drift event or it does not steer. the harder you push the car, the more it starts sliding. You have to like save it 4 or 5 times, which of course costs you time, so this is gonna be a worse lap than I already have. Might be okay if we can get some speed in the perfect corner here in that S. What did we have here? Actually improved, I think. Yeah, we had 40 here. But we hit all kind of stuff, as you can see, so it can go way faster, that's for sure. But we don't have much time anymore. But should put us in... oh no, not in 50 yet. What are we missing now? Oh, some other guy improved. We did get the guy in 5th place, but Sugar here improved. But there is a maintenance in 15 minutes, so I gotta stop it here. But I had to do it quickly, seeing we were under time pressure. Seeing there is a maintenance, the game will go down for an hour or something. More than likely, that's usually the case. Wednesday maintenance. Although I don't know if they do it every week, but last week they did it, now they did it. I don't think it's just a maintenance, they're probably already bringing in some stuff. Preparation for the spring update, probably. We'll see. We have all kind of stuff that needs to come in, so 1,328,000, that will be more than sufficient. For the platinum medal, I mean, more than sufficient. That filler can go as well. Although it was the score on day 1, I have 1,328,000 with this driver, I have 1,335,000 with the other driver. Both drivers guaranteed the, what is it? What's it called? The Veyron Edition One. And all the rest. So that is that. And that will also be it for the next couple of days. We have some testing to do, and that should also start today. So you will see some players, as usually when these things happen. On Uplay you will see some people in the crew, and you will see some people in something called differently. That's what we will be doing for the next couple of days. That's why I had to do this on day 1 with pretty early with 2 drivers. I have some other stuff to do. I will come back on Monday, Tuesday and have a look, because it is a premium summit. Usually people put a bit more effort into it, but normally these scores, if you score over 1.3 million, you should be fine. It is a premium summit, so it might go up to 1.2, 1.250 maybe even. For the platinum score by the end of the week. That's a very likely, but we will see what we do with it. For now it will do. Why is this constantly these filters here? I don't need these filters. How do you put that up? Reset the filters. Still have parts here, but where do all these parts come from constantly? Scrapping them every time. What's this here? Oh yeah, the V8 Vantage from last week that came into play. And on this driver I did not have that. Anything else that's flickering? No, not by the looks of it. Of course, rally rates. That's from the second time that we did that combo event. Is 1.2 good? I don't know, man. I don't know. Normally it is, if it's like a normal summit, but every 4 weeks there is that premium summit where you can win a car for the platinum. Then I cannot guarantee you... thanks for the follow. Then I cannot guarantee you that 1.2 is good enough. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It depends on how much people want that car and how much effort they put into it. And there are a bunch of new players I saw that picked up the game at the holidays because the numbers were going a bit under 20,000 on PC, so towards the end of the year. And now I see that like first summits of January we have 26,000 players on PC. But the normal platinum scores are around 1.1 million, but not for a premium one. And this is a premium one because you can win a car, you know. There's one thing I need to do. Let's have a look. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the Japanese drive will indeed also be a premium. See, and also February is a short month, so it's only sometimes it can be 5 weeks, but normally it's 4 weeks. So that one here coming in, Japanese drive, is also a premium. Will also be a car to be won. Japanese drive, probably something Japanese, I guess. That's what I needed to know here. These settings things here. 300k. What is that? Some sort of customization pack for doesn't tell for what. Oh no, it's not. It's yeah. Well, it's like this is a weird thing, that second one there. It shows customization parts, but at the same time it also shows 52,500 scrap parts. So yeah, which one is it? One of those two. And what is that? The Rally Tribal tires. And then we have a Nitro Chemist with Magnificent. But this picture is showing 7 parts, so that means that you will get a full set. If it's only showing 1 part, then it's usually boosted parts. So these will just be Magnificent, that can go to 10, I think. And Extreme mode, I think to 6. For aerobatic, which is also pretty much the perfect set. Unless you want some pure in there, in an aerobatic plane, but we'll stop it here. Because the game is gonna go down in about 10 minutes anyway for an hour maintenance, so it will do. Nope, that's summit number 41. That's what we have done. And that's also what I will export to YouTube. As always, these Noob Summit things I export to YouTube, to my YouTube channel. I will see you guys in the next one, whenever that is. We will see. This week I might stream a little bit less because, as I said, we have some testing to do. I might, whenever I have an hour or so, I might stream something. But Monday or Tuesday I might do another stream to come back here and see where we're at. And see if we can improve or not. Thanks for watching for now. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.